Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum continues to be on the downside pathway. I've made a small shift to the microstructure, actually not really a change. We talked about two scenarios in the previous video. Both should take us eventually down lower. In one of the scenarios, the price needed basically to react here to 1559, which it did here, and then we came down. But it needed a break below 1528 basically to confirm that we're already continuing down. But the price decided to move into the next resistance area, or at least just below that. And it could do that over the weekend. And this was the wave 4 idea. So both, however, part of the same scenario, you could say, both part of a downside trending scenario. And I explained to you that if Bitcoin decides really to go with that higher wave 4, that ETH might do the same. So I have now just changed it in the chart as well, tidied it up a little bit. And so far also this price channel is being respected that we discussed. Overall situation hasn't changed, still corrective looking rally today. A lot of that has already been, let's say, lost again. Prices come down again to around about 1550 again, where we were already at 1573 in throughout the day. But yeah, resistance is still 1609, and against that level I focus on lower. Even a break out of the trend channel wouldn't really change it. For me, Fibonacci resistance is more likely than a price channel. Okay, more reliable. Let's say it's more reliable. And if we then come down, again, 1530 is still critical support. The price bounced off that level already. Below that level, we've got 1450 as critical support. Now, the way I have adjusted this now, I've changed it in a way that with the next low, with the next low, the overall correction could be complete. Now, I don't trust this, okay? I don't trust it. This will change most likely, but in the short term, this doesn't matter. So let me tell you that I think this will go lower than just to 1450, but we are guided by the price. We'll see. It just doesn't add up with the Fibonacci extensions. So for example, if I measure the length of the A wave to the downside, I go to the high of the B wave, then it would rather point me towards the 1-to-1 ratio down there at around $1,300. Well, the 61.8 extension level at 1470, that is a target for a C wave. So I will not rule out that the price might stop there. And also if we consider the ETH BTC chart, ETH is set to turn around in this region, okay? Not on the USD chart necessarily, but on the ETH BTC chart. So ETH BTC is set to turn around. So it's not confirmed yet, okay? We don't have a valid reversal pattern on the ETH BTC chart, but it's the region in, it's the current price region where I'm watching for a reversal. That would indicate that ETH is going to outperform Bitcoin. And that would indicate that maybe ETH just needs that fifth wave and that's it, where Bitcoin has a long way to go really in its correction, okay? So difficult charts at the moment. I will leave it as that, like that. And however, we need to understand that we might need to extend the move to the downside here. There are different ways how I can count this. I could even count this third wave as still unfolding. So, but that is not so important now, and there's no way of knowing which one it is. Just bear in mind that we still watch for lower prices against 1609. Watch the area around 1450 to 1470. But we might still go lower afterwards. It is really, really important to be very flexible here, talking about the microstructure. And also we need to observe the Bitcoin chart very closely, even though we have to take each chart on its own. But we cannot forget about the ETH BTC chart, which indicates that Ether should start to outperform Bitcoin shortly. Again, we haven't got a reversal signal on ETH BTC yet. But that indicates that, ETH might not go down as much because it did already come down lower in terms of its retracement than Bitcoin. But don't see this micro count as too predictive. It's more a roadmap, but we have to keep it flexible. The most important aspect about this roadmap at the moment is the resistance level against which we can focus on lower. The last rally looks corrective. So yeah, it could extend higher over the weekend. I think the weekend will again be boring, especially Saturday. But if we are in a wave 4, then it makes sense. That's the explanation. A wave 4 weekend, we often see wave 4 corrections and consolidations on Saturday and into Sunday. So overall situation hasn't really changed, just a few shifts on the microstructure that we talked about in the previous videos anyway. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if if Ether is motivated to climb a little higher. So we've got 1576, 1592, and 1609 as critical resistance here. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.